Is St. Lucia's visa-free entry into the United Kingdom on shaky grounds? The matter received widespread regional attention following an article by the Miami-based news outlet Associated Times, not to be mistaken with the Associated Press. The article stated that the government of the United Kingdom will be suspending the visa-free status for entry of citizens of the Commonwealth of Dominica in July, with other Caribbean nations, namely St. Lucia, St. Kitts, and Antigua, to follow before the end of the year. The cited article noted that this is a targeted action by the United Kingdom government against multiple Caribbean nations, particularly those offering citizenship by investment programs. On Monday morning, members of the press sought clarity on the matter from Minister for Tourism, Dr. Ernest Hilaire, who dismissed the claims.
The official authority for issuing statements on behalf of countries are the country's legitimate authority. The British government issued a statement that clearly stated the actions against Dominica and why they chose to do so. They never mentioned St. Lucia, never mentioned St. Kitts, never mentioned Antigua, never mentioned Grenada. The official source, the British government, said we're taking action against Dominica. Here is why we're doing it. We've raised concern with them in the past about the CIP. We've told them about the effect of certain practices, how it can affect our security. Accordingly, we acted in this way.
According to Dr. Hilaire, the government of St. Lucia maintains strong ties with friendly governments, especially the United Kingdom, and has received no such indication of suspension of St. Lucia's visa-free entry into the UK.
As far as we know, and we are in constant dialogue with all our international partners, there are no issues with our CIP that needs addressing now. Our CIP is reputed to have one of the best, if not the best, due diligence process. We're in constant dialogue. If there is any concern, it is raised with us, we address it. We are in contact with the authorities. There is no issue that has been brought before us as it relates to our CIP. In fact, our CIP is doing better and is more recognized. Only 2 weeks ago, we had an international CIP conference in St. Lucia, Beyond the Passport at Royalton, attended by 150 representatives from all over the world that came to see what St. Lucia is about because of the reputation of St. Lucia and the work that we're doing. If, and I repeat, if any international partner raises any issue with us, we will address it. At this point, there is nothing that has been flagged to us.
Dr. Hilaire also holds the portfolio responsible for St. Lucia's Citizenship by Investment program. He says the venture is constantly being fine-tuned to ensure that it is in keeping with international regulations and recommendations.
We are still reviewing the CIP to make it even better. And we will be making announcements in the months to come how we are streamlining our application process, how we are strengthening due diligence, and how we are changing the CIP to make it more reflective of the market. The CIP has been used and will be used as a tool to raise revenue for the development of our country and the advancement of our people. And that's the approach. So there is nothing that has been brought to us that has given us any concern, and certainly we have not been told by any authority. It doesn't mean that, whatever decision they have to make in the future cannot be made, but as far as we know, there are no issues with us.
The broadcast minister cautions against the spread of unfounded information that may damage the reputation of the country. Dr. Hilaire highlighted a major cornerstone of St. Lucia's CIP program involves consultation with all international partners of any given approval of applicants before any approval is granted.